Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Lucy Vincent, and in today's video I wanted to talk with you about the recent updates to Instagram's algorithm. I know that I've had so many people reach out to me and just say, what's going on? Does Instagram hate me? I'm no longer reaching, the type of people that I want to. My organic reach has gone way down. Let me just tell you that 2019 has been one of the biggest years of change for Instagram since it started. It's crazy, the strategies that you were once using probably are no longer working anymore for you, and I totally understand how frustrating that can be, especially as a business owner. We all have a finite amount of time, right, in the day, and you want to make sure that the strategies that you're using are really maximizing your ROI, having the biggest impact for your brand possible. So in today's video, I want to talk about those strategies that you can be using and how you can work smarter, not harder on Instagram specifically, and how you can use, the algorithm updates to your advantage. So before you run away when I say the word analytics are so important. We're gonna jump in on my Instagram right now, and I'm gonna walk you through, the major analytics that you should be looking at. So I'm gonna go to my profile right now and click the three bars in the top right hand corner. From there, I'm gonna click on Insights, and on the first page, you'll be able to see your post for that week. So from here, I'm gonna click on See More, and you'll see what pops up. I can look at all the analytics for all my posts over the last year, 2 years plus. So I'm gonna look at over the last year, what were my top posts in terms of reach. And when I get here, I can very clearly see that all of my top posts are photos of myself. So this is common for Instagram. A lot of times selfies or, nice photos of yourself will do the best. But you want to make sure that that's the case. There's definitely some accounts that do really, really well with just quotes or, landscape pics. So it's really dependent on what type of account you have, and it's not one size fits all. So make sure that you're looking at these analytics, and you can be more strategic about the posts that you're scheduling in the future. So that's one tip. And then in addition to that, we're gonna want to go next and see what time of day our followers are on most frequently. So we want to make sure that we're posting exactly when the most of our followers are on, because Instagram algorithm works in the way that it wants to see the first 30 minutes of your post and how it's performing, and that first 30 minutes will determine how and where Instagram will show your post additionally, aside from just your followers. So if in 30 minutes you're getting a great engagement rate, you have a lot of likes, a ton of saves, comments up the wazoo, then they're gonna say, okay, this is amazing content, people really like it, let's share it to additional groups or hashtags or the explore page. So you definitely want to make sure that you're posting and at a time when your followers are on and people are going to be engaging with your content. So don't post at 3 a.m. if your followers aren't typically up at 3 a.m. Make sure that you're being really strategic so that Instagram triggers the fact that, okay, this is a great post, let's share it to more people. That will do so well. I am excited. Another thing that you're going to want to be doing is using stories. Stories are a great way to get people to see your content if they're not necessarily scrolling through your feed, or if the Instagram algorithm isn't showing them your stuff, they're still going to see your stories, and then you can have the chance to get them off the stories to look at your latest post, especially if it's valuable content. So one interesting thing that you really need to know about the Instagram algorithm update is, even if me and my best friend follow the exact same people, when we open up Instagram at the exact same time, we're not going to be served the same photos, because Instagram uses machine learning, and what that means is that they are monitoring what photos I'm liking. So if I'm liking photos of landscapes and travel and restaurants, I'm going to be served more of those types of photos. And if my best friend is just liking babies and puppies, because let's be honest, who doesn't love babies and puppies, she's going to be served more of that type of content, because Instagram wants to make sure that their users are spending as much time as possible on the platform. So you want to make sure your content is triggering for these things. So you want to make sure that you're using what people are liking the most of in your content and those insights that we talked about previously to keep people on the platform for longer, because then Instagram will continue showing more of your content to more people. So just because we like the same things and follow the same people and live in the same area doesn't mean that our feeds are going to be the same. It depends on what photos I've saved, what photos I've liked, and what photos I've commented on. And there's no way that two people are ever going to be exactly the same in that regard. And Instagram is intelligent in that way and picks up on those minor differences and will serve you more content that you like, so you remain on the platform for longer. Make sure that you are really engaging with new followers and people that message you. Make sure that you are connecting with them so they go back to your profile and check out more stuff and like and comment on more photos, because when they do this, Instagram will say, okay, this woman or brand or whatever really likes this girl's content. Let's make sure that we always serve her this woman's content. So you're gonna make sure that you want to really, build as much relationship as possible through DMs, so that you are, triggering Instagram's algorithm and getting your content served to as many people as possible. Finally, I want to talk about hashtags. I can't tell you, it makes me so upset how many people are misusing hashtags. It is crazy. If you have a small account and you're using hashtags with millions and millions and millions of mentions, the likelihood that anyone is going to see your photo is so freaking slim that you might as well not have even used any hashtags. You're wasting your precious time, and that is what I'm trying to stop. That is one of my missions, is to make purpose-driven entrepreneurs, as productive and as efficient with their time as possible, because we all have a finite amount of time on this earth, and I want to make sure that every activity that you're doing allows you to maximize your ROI. If you are, interested in that, I am also just launched a new book. It's called 7 Strategies to Simplify Your Social Media Marketing, so you can work smarter, not harder. So I will be giving a link to that at the end of this video. Make sure you download it. Also, if you like this video, make sure that you subscribe to my channel and give me a big thumbs up. I would really appreciate it. What did we go over? We went over using insights to be more strategic about your posting time. We went over stories and all of that sort of stuff, what type of content you should be posting. We also went over hashtags. So basically with hashtags, what you're going to want to do is be super strategic. You're going to want to use more niche hashtags, because you're more likely to list as one of those top posts on those hashtags and get more people to come to your profile and check it out and like your post. But I would recommend, if you have a smaller account, using 80% of hashtags that have 50,000 or 100,000 mentions or less, and only 20% of those hashtags can be the big million mentions hashtags. So I hope you guys found this video helpful, and if you did, I will talk to you soon. Leave a comment below and let me know what you thought. Talk to you soon.